Valley businesses turn houses into homes, while NBC's Yamiche Alcindor headlines the Unmute the Uncomfortable Symposium. Those stories and more on today's Daily Buzz.
The Daily Buzz is brought to you by 717 Credit Union.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Daily Buzz. I'm Mike Moliterno. Valley businesses that specialize in home construction and decor are seeing growing demand for natural finishes, warmer hues, and bolder styles. When it comes to remodeling, opening up first floors remains a common request. Homeowners want to create spaces that feel larger and more connected. However, in new construction, designers are shifting slightly toward including partial separations that maintain an open feel while providing some division between rooms. At Window World of Youngstown, customers are requesting black-on-black window frames both inside and out. Simple grid patterns remain popular, often featuring a single grid down the center or just at the top of the window to maintain a clean, modern look. Inside the home, deeper hues are making a comeback. Viviano Carpet, One Floor and Home in McKinley Heights, reports more greens, blues, and warmer tones replacing the grays that once dominated. Tile and carpet selections are becoming bolder, with cabinet colors shifting toward vibrant greens and rich wood finishes. New home construction is picking up. Sam Pizzulo Homes reports more activity compared to the same time last year, with multiple projects underway and more scheduled to begin soon. You can read more in the April issue of the Business Journal, out now. NBC correspondent Yamiche Alcindor served as the keynote speaker at the 2025 Unmute the Uncomfortable Symposium held Thursday at the Eastwood Events Center in Niles. Before addressing the crowd, Alcindor reflected on her personal connection to Ohio, sharing that it was where she got engaged. She described the state as part of her mental health journey, recalling time spent with her now husband in Cuyahoga Falls. The annual event, hosted by Coleman Health Services and the Trumbull County Mental Health and Recovery Board, marked its fourth year. An award-winning journalist and daughter of Haitian immigrants, Alcindor used personal experiences and her reporting background to highlight the role of storytelling in advancing justice and understanding.
It also reminded me as a journalist, I can't fall in love with one side or the other. I can't go to a place thinking the Democrats have all the answers or Republicans have all the answers. For me as a journalist, and it gets on my mother's nerves, I have to continue to remember that politics is a vehicle by which change happens, but that journalism and people and communities are the ways that actual change often really happens. And I've been in the streets with people who say, whether it was a Democrat or Republican in office, that their lived experiences haven't changed. And to me, as a journalist, that's what we need to continue to dig through. How are people's lived experiences not changing, even if someone in the White House is changing?
You can hear more in the 3 Minutes with interview at businessjournaldaily.com. And two new community reports released by the Raymond John Wean Foundation highlight both progress and ongoing challenges in Youngstown and Warren. The reports, prepared by the Greater Ohio Policy Center, track changes across housing, business growth, and population trends. In Youngstown, home ownership increased between 2020 and 2023, reaching nearly 57%. The number of permanent vacant houses has declined sharply since 2022, and average home sales prices have more than doubled. The city also saw growth in minority, women, and EDGE-certified businesses, with numbers doubling since early 2022. However, the city continues to face significant challenges. Youngstown's population fell by 7% over the 3-year period, dropping from about 64,000 residents to just under 60,000. While Mahoning County's population also declined, it did so at a much slower rate of just over 0.5%. In Warren, the report found signs of stability and growth. The city's population increased slightly between 2020 and 2023, rising to roughly 39,000 residents. Trumbull County also experienced modest growth of about 1.1% during the same period. And that is going to do it for today's Daily Buzz. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. If you'd like to dive deeper into any of these stories, links are available in the description. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Mike Moliterno.
717 Credit Union. Savings power to give your business an extra boost. Business savings, certificates, and business money market. 717 Credit Union. Make your money work as hard as you do. Check out our business money market and CD rates at 717cu.com/rates.